Listen, I am, first of all, before I say anything that it is, I have to say, I'm going to say this, right? Why y'all ain't tell auntie about these do-rags? You know what I'm saying? This shit about to get me through my ugly phase. Because I need to retwist my hair something serious, nigga. I ain't gonna sit up here and act like my shit not fried up under this motherfucker. It definitely is. But see, auntie got these do-rags now, nigga. Yes. I feel it. Just saying how y'all be feeling when y'all be having y'all do-rags. So how them niggas be feeling when they be having they do-rags on. Anyway. I wanted to first and foremost say thank you to all of my supporters. The ones that have reached out to me to encourage me. The ones that are constantly supporting me. The ones that will watch and like my video as soon as I drop it. I know that changing lanes for a lot of people weren't in the cards for them. They were used to one type of content that I did, and then I switched it up and they not feeling it. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? But the thing about YouTube is because I'm monetized, it's certain things that I can and cannot do. It's certain things that will stop your motion on YouTube that people don't really realize. You being a consumer of content, you think that, hey, she was doing this, it was going good, she was getting views, you know what I'm saying? Why would she switch it up? I'm gonna tell you why I switched it up. Well, first and foremost, I can't make money off of it. Music reactions was a way for me to get my foot in the door. When I first started YouTube, I didn't know what I wanted to do with YouTube. My first channel, the first time I ever even created anything for YouTube, it was my first video. My first video was actually a live that I did on Instagram. It was featuring me and my videographer. We had went to the beach to make content, and I went live and I posted that to my first YouTube channel, and I got 68,000 views on it. And now that's when I got all of my subscribers and stuff like that. I got all of my views from there. When I first started YouTube, my other channel, I was just posting long videos that I have already had. Most of them were live videos that I did on Instagram, because I was going live on Instagram first. And I was just doing it in hopes to start my YouTube. I didn't know what other content I could put out. I didn't have any equipment to do anything. So I didn't, all I had was my MacBook. And I had no mic, I didn't have no camera, I didn't have nothing. But I know I still wanted to do YouTube. That's how I started. And from that time into now, I had so many life transitions. I started that one when I was living in my studio apartment, the first apartment I ever had when I moved to LA. And I was living with my abusive ex. He didn't really like the fact that I was popular on social media, and he didn't like that I was evolving, and so that it became an abusive situation. And I kind of just recorded things and stuff like that when he wasn't there, for the most part, when he wasn't there. And it just went from that to, what it is now. I evolved a lot. I had to create another channel because I got messed over a lot by another company that I was working for, cannabis company that I was working for. And I just overcame all of that because it's something that I wanted to do. I did music reactions because that was something that I saw was getting attention on my YouTube when I was doing them. And because I loved music. I love music. That's one of my favorite things. And it's not only just music that I love. I love underground artists. I love artists that are truly talented individuals that were not mainstream. And because I loved all those things, I was like, I should be doing music reactions. You know what I'm saying? And I did so not even ever watching a music reaction. I just did it. It was something that I did. And I did not know I did not know that it was going to take me this far. With that being said, I started my second channel from zero subscribers, February 15th, 2024. And I was patient, but I was persistent. And I said, you know, this gotta work. This gotta work. It has to. And, you know, I started, you know, and I just started doing the music that would be in my algorithm. And it was a lot of artists I've never heard of. And those artists have fan bases behind them like nobody's business. And so, you know, so I started doing those reactions, and I loved doing them at the time, but I wasn't monetized. And it took about 8 months for me to get monetized. It took about 6 months for me to get 1,000 subscribers. It took about another 2 months to be monetized. And so when I monetized, I had already had like over 1,500 videos on my YouTube. But when I monetized, that's when those money signs started coming on there, and it was be red every time. Red. Copyright. I started encountering copyright globally, like globally blocked. And that pissed me off more than anything else, because, okay, yeah, it's copyrighted, but damn, y'all can't see it at all. And I spent all this time doing them and editing them and all that. And after I got monetized, I asked a lot of the artists, you know, that I had already started doing, you know, music video reactions for, if they would whitelist me, but they won't. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even up to the artist, it's the label, because the label is the ones, you know, making the money off of it. So, you know, even the smaller creators who may have, you know, had their own deal going on, you know, can y'all whitelist me so I can make some money off of it? No, nobody did that. Nobody did. So I said, okay, well, if y'all can't do that, can y'all at least just give me $5 for the reaction that you asked for? Nobody did it. When I would tell them, when people come into my DMs asking me to do it, I say, support the channel, give me $5. All of them be like, okay, don't worry about it. Or they never responded back. And I said, okay, fine. If y'all can't do that, just view my current videos, like and comment on it. They didn't do that. So now I'm like, something I love to do is music reactions, but nobody is trying to support me, really. They just want me to get their shit seen, because they know it's probably gonna go viral and they're gonna get views off of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. But the person that is making it all possible, you're not supporting. So why would I keep? Now my purpose was to be helpful to creators of music that don't really have other supports. So I still kept on pushing it. I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm just gonna still help them. You know what I'm saying? I'm still gonna just do it. Even though I'm monetized now, I'm not making no money off of it, I'm still gonna help them. So I did it for a long time. And I was going live a lot. I was going live almost every day. And I would have those same musicians who begged me to do their content, like to do their music reactions, that already told me they wasn't gonna give me the $5 that I'm asking for to do music reactions, threaten me while I'm on live to do a music reaction for them. Mind you, they got 3 views on their fucking video, but they want to threaten me to do a music reaction, to act like I like the music that is trash. So then I started to be like, you know what, fuck this. If y'all not going to give me $5, if y'all not going to subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment under the video, I'm not doing it. Then, you know, I started to get more and more like aggressive behaviors happening. I'm like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm not making no money off of it. I'm not getting more popular off of it. And in fact, YouTube started recommending my videos because that's what they do to copyrighted videos. If it's not your work, they're not going to promote it. So I'm losing views, I'm losing subscribers, all for what? To do a 5-minute music reaction to something that I probably don't even like? We're not doing that. So I kind of had like this mental breakdown. I really did. I went through this terrible depression. Y'all didn't see it because I didn't put on for it, but I did. I went through a lot because not only am I not being appreciated, I'm not making no money off of it, and I'm losing the viewers that I already have. So I prayed to God. I took like 3 weeks off of YouTube, the longest I've ever been off of YouTube. I prayed about it. I asked God, show me something. Show me what I need to be doing. Show me what I need to be doing, because obviously what I'm doing ain't right. I need to know what to do. And he put Corey Kenshin in my life. He put Perleezy in my life. He put Dashi in my life. He put Queso in my life. And I started gaming after never gaming before in my life. I was 37. Never gamed before in my life. In fact, I was against it for a long time. And when I actually started doing it and enjoying it and seeing how therapeutic it was for me, I realized that, like, hey, I like doing this. I should be doing this. And that's what I started. I started gaming after never gaming before in my life. I was 37. Never gamed before in my life. In fact, I was against it for a long time. And when I actually started doing it and enjoying it and seeing how therapeutic it was for me, I realized that, like, hey, I like doing this. I should be doing this. And that's what I started doing it. Now I have people not really understanding or being a real supporter of my channel tell me, oh, we want music reactions. You should. Matter of fact, one of the biggest supporters of my channel, in fact, he was like, what did he say? He was like, you should think about going back to music reactions to get more views on your videos, like the Eminem one, like Eminem music. And I told him straight up, I'm not doing that. You don't like my content the gameplays that I do, you don't like any of that content, and you don't want to view it, unsubscribe. But this is the exact reason why I'm not doing it no more. It is a slap in my face for me to be doing something different, only for you to reduce what I'm doing to a view. Does anything about what I do or what I've done say to you, I give a fuck about a view? If I gave a fuck about how many views I had on my videos, I would not be doing YouTube. I would not be, because it would be so discouraging. I have spent over the past 6 months, and I started gaming, I spent well over $6,000 on my gaming career. How much have I gotten paid from YouTube in a whole since I've been monetized in October of 2024 on YouTube? How much money have you made even? $210. I am now making money. And when I say I'm making money now, since I'll say the beginning of May, I've made $5. Now, y'all probably is like, you say you making money, that's just $5. Yeah. You know how much I was making since October? If it was so, before I made the $5 I've made in May or whatever, I gotta show you where I came from. So the only money I was making on YouTube came from supers that y'all were sending me. That $200 that I made on YouTube, the majority of it, 90% of that money came from supers. Outside of that, that's not ad revenue money. Cause you know why? By the time May came and I had 2,200 videos on my channel, all of them were copyrighted. What does that mean, Eva? That means you don't get paid no money from it. The labels get the money. I made 6,000. I had 6,000 views on the channel and made $0. Again, why do y'all think I want to be doing music reactions for ungrateful people and not make no money off of it and just still be doing it? Does that make common sense to you? Because it don't make none to me. But now I made $5. It took me 3 months to make a $5 before. So is that an improvement for me? Yes, it definitely is. That means I'm starting to make money on YouTube now. And not from the kindness of strangers. It's from my hard work. Altogether, I probably spent $10,000 on YouTube. Made $200 on YouTube. Make that make sense. So, like I said before, it's a slap in my face for somebody to tell me what I should be doing for views. I don't care about that. That's not why I do it. I do gaming because I love to do it. It's exciting for me. It takes me out of my zone. It does something for me. And on top of all of that, it's therapeutic for other people. So if you don't like this content, I'm gonna tell you again, with the 4,000 subscribers that I have, unsubscribe. Because I'm not doing nothing different. I'm not changing my content. I'm not doing music reactions to get copyrighted. I'm not doing it no more. It's over with. I'm never doing another music reaction. Never. All I can say is now, if you have a dream, if you don't know what your purpose is, if you want something, don't allow environmental factors to stop you from your purpose. I would love to have thousands of views on my videos. I would love to have hundreds of likes on my videos. I would love to have hundreds of comments on my videos. But the way the world works, it don't work like that. A lot of times, people hate watch. They watch to see you fall. They watch so they can say, I told you so. They watch so that they can be front row at your funeral. They want to be the first ones to laugh at you. They want to be the first ones to view your downfall so they can kiki about it. I know everything that I do is not golden. I know everything that I do isn't the best, but I try my best. I give my best. I give my all. I get up every day at 7 a.m. Go to work. 6 a.m. go to work. Get off from work. Straight stream, edit, record. Go to sleep at 2 a.m. I do that 5 days a week. On the weekends, I don't get a break. I'm doing the same thing for longer just because I'm off from work. Because I feel like I can be productive. So this passion that I have for YouTube is not just to get seen by people who don't really give a fuck in the first place. They watch a view, they click off of it. That's it for me in their lives. This is my life. I'll be damned if I'm gonna let people dictate what I do so that I can be viral on a video. In the end, the people that have big followings on YouTube are the ones that are persistent in spite of. Months ago, I was watching this YouTuber talk about this streamer called Queso, and it was so heartbreaking, bro. His chat section was toxic as hell. But the thing about Queso that I admire so much is that he didn't let that stop him. He joked around with them. He act like he fake gonna ban them, and he do what he has to do, and he gets off the internet. And I'm thinking, why are you doing so much for these people who don't appreciate you? But then a few days ago, I started watching his videos, and I get it. I get it. I see why he really enjoys what he does. He's not, and the thing about it is, his audience is so great, so massive for a streamer. That's what it's about. He overcame the things that people were saying to him, and he did what he had to do. And you know how admirable that is? That gave me hope. It gave me hope. So yes, I have 4,000 subscribers currently. With the content that I have, over about 135,000 views. A lot of my views got taken away when I took off the music reactions, but it's fine. And yes, you'll see videos where I have 10 views, 20 views, 30 views, 6,000 views, 1,000 views, 2 likes, 1 like, 0 likes. Is that going to deter me from doing something that I like to do, that I spend so much money and effort off of? No. God didn't make me like that. Because see, my mama told me, and the Bible says, God's timing is divine. You can't rush it. Ain't nothing you can do to force it. He's going to do things in his own timing. And I'm here for it. I'm here waiting for it. In this and in a lot of other things in my life, I'm waiting on God, because I know that I'm living right. I know that I'm a good person. And I know that with me living right and being a good person, God gonna see me through it. He gonna see me through it, baby. And it's not for you to see. It ain't for him to see. So it ain't for them to see. It ain't for those people to see. It ain't for you to see. It ain't for him to see. It ain't for her to see. It's for me to see. And for me to wait. And if that means I'm going to fall and never grow past what I already have, then that's what God's intention was. And I can't be mad at it. But I don't think so. I think that I'm growing perfectly. I think that being a woman, black woman gamer, is going to be hard for me to get views, for me to get likes, for me to get comments. But guess what? It ain't stopping me. I'm not going to just stop being me. I ain't going to just give up. I ain't going to just give in. I ain't going to be deterred by low viewership. I'm going to keep doing me. I'm going to be consistently doing me. I'm going to be elevating, upgrading everything as much as I can, because I know my purpose. I know my goal, and I know my God. And I know that he ain't gonna let me fall. I have faith of a mustard seed. Well, more than a mustard seed. But God said all you gotta have is faith of a mustard seed. Y'all be easy. And stay dangerous, my nigga.